All right, so hello everyone and welcome to Tech with Luther. Today we will talk about Black. So Black is a code formatter that can automatically reformat your Python code. And it does this by following the official style guide of Python, which is the PAP8. And by using Black, we are making our Python files to look the same regardless of the project. And so this makes our code review faster and consistent. Now, before we install Black, we need to activate our virtual environment. After that, we can now run pip install Black on our terminal. Now, on my local computer, I've already installed Black, so we're good to go. Now, there are many ways to run Black, but we will try to use it only in a single file to demonstrate its use, right? So to do that, we need to navigate to the project directory of that file and then run Black and then the file name. So let's try it out with a sample file that I have here. So on my end, I have opened up my Visual Studio Code and we have here the sample error.py, right? So this file is based on the Black's official document. And so there's a lot of inconsistencies here. A lot of deviation from the PAP8 because we need to demonstrate how Black should be able to format it. Right. Now, for example, we have here the imports. It doesn't have any spaces right after that. All of the codes are kind of like compressed with each other. It's really hard to read. The functions and also the class here, they don't have any spaces at all. All right, so let's see how Black's formatted. Now, with this one, we need to type down Black and then the name of the file, which is the sample error.py. Okay. Now, as you can tell here, we have already formatted, Black has already formatted it. So the imports has already a space before the code right here. And then the if-else statement is kind of like grouped together. And then the class and also the functions, they are now separated. It's clear to read now. Now, if you're wondering what's the meaning of the format off here, it means that if you want to run Black on a single file, and if you want to maintain your own formatting on a single block of code, you can comment that out here, right? Now, if you want, again, Black to format the following line of code, you need to you need to comment out FMT on. All right, so now if you're asking yourself, do I need to configure anything on Blacks? I would say no. The short answer is no. You don't need to have an additional configuration unless you wanted to, because Black is all about sensible defaults, and applying those defaults will have your code in compliance with other many other Black format projects. So, however, if you want to configure Black's behavior, you can use the pyproject.toml as the configuration file. And really, there is no need to configure, again, anything in Black, in my opinion. So Black, again, in addition, Black will automatically ignore files and directories listed in your git ignore files if you have that on your source code. And all of the Black's changes are harmless on your Python code. At least they should be, right? But a few do conflict with other tools. So it's not uncommon to be using other tools alongside with Black. For example, you have your linters and also type checkers. For example, iCert and Flake8. If you want to use Flake8 with Black, you need to add this line of code right here and install Bugbear, Flake8 Bugbear. And then in terms of the iCert, you need to add another line of code right here. Now, again, just to emphasize some of the tools that you're gonna work with Black, it needs a bit of tweaking. Anyway, I think that's all for today. With that, I hope you've learned something new. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notification. And if there's a topic you'd love to see covered, please please drop a comment down below, and let's build this learning community together.